Hi, congratulations on grabbing your free copy of the 150k treasure map. This is the entrepreneurial woman's new guide to making 150,000 in the next 12 months without selling your soul. I'm glad you're seeking more information about making a big difference to thousands of people while making good money as well, but on your terms. And I'm happy to help you along to get you from feeling frustrated and overwhelmed to knowing that you can smash it. From never having enough time or enough money to making six figures doing the work you love. To stop feeling invisible and to start attracting a tribe who hang on your every word because you've staked your claim, you've claimed your niche, and you're being authentic. Does that sound good? Now, we've probably never met before. My name is Jonathan Clark and I run a six-figure business helping one man and one woman bands who don't have time to market themselves to get more visibility, more leads and more sales, and it's all done for them. So let me give you a quick introduction. My first job is first and foremost a dad and a husband, but I'm also a certified life coach, a master hypnotherapist, a trainer of NLP, and a director consultant with BNI. That's the world's largest referral marketing organisation. Now, I run 3 businesses and I've so far published 6 best-selling books on Amazon, as well as 17 home study programs. Having racked up over 5,000 hours of one-to-one consultations, I'm often hired as a keynote speaker, which is kind of funny because I was terrified of reading aloud at school. I increased Morgan Stanley's sales by 40% within 30 days. I've trained Barclays sales trainers, and I've lectured twice at the Peter Jones Entrepreneur Academy in Scotland. My work has been featured on TV and on radio and in various newspapers and magazines. Now I help entrepreneurial women build a 6-figure guru business so they can impact thousands of people without trying to figure it all out by themselves. I've got a proven approach which will make you money and shave you years off the learning curve so you can move from surviving to inspiring. So I'm glad you grabbed this because this really will help you to create a thriving life with time, freedom and the income to match. I've done it and I've taught lots of other people how to do it too. Now this is a quick 5-minute video that walks you through the exact steps so you can see precisely what you need to do to make 150,000 in the next 12 months, whether that's dollars in the States, or pounds in the UK, or wherever you happen to be, working about 4 to 5 hours a week. Seriously. Now, if you grab a copy of the 6-figure treasure map, which you should have received in your email, or if not, you can follow along on the screen. Let me share you a metaphor with you to make this really easy to understand. I don't know if you use Amazon much, but if you buy a book on Amazon, what does it say on the bottom of the page? It says other books that people have bought after buying this one, right? Now, when you order that book and your little brown box arrives from Amazon, what's in it? The stuff you ordered, right? And offers for other stuff that they know people just like you are likely to buy as well. Nowadays, Amazon will even buy your used books back off you. Okay, so they've got you from start to finish. Now, it's really easy to understand, but practically no one else out there uses it like that or has a business structure like that. So the minute you do, you'll dominate your field. Any competition that you have won't be able to see your business strategy, so they can't steal it unless they become your customer, and they're welcome to do that. Now, you can make double or triple what other people in your niche make. You're really going to maximize your revenue. It stimulates your creativity, and customers expect a suite of products. So if you've got a daughter who's into Justin Bieber, she'll have Bieber's DVDs, baseball caps, t-shirts, CDs, downloads, posters, you name it. It's that irrational passion for something, yeah? Also, people learn in different ways. Some people love face-to-face live stuff. Some people like to read. Some people like listening. Others like to watch DVDs or video like this one. So, as a budding entrepreneur, it'd be wise for you to supply your material in all those different formats, wouldn't it? So let's take a close look at exactly how you can make 150k in the next 12 months. Step 1 on the treasure map is to create a book or audio CD which will sell for around about $9.97. Now if you just sell 2 of them per week, which is 8 a month, at $9.97 that works out as 1,036 per year. Now, writing a book or recording a CD is a lot easier than you think. If you have a smartphone or a laptop and a web connection, you can have your own product done in a weekend. Seriously. And once you've scored that victory, you start to get excited about what else is possible. Okay, so the next step towards a constant cash flow, doing what you love, is to create another product. If you create a consumer-priced audio CD or DVD, so think like a DVD box with maybe 4 discs in it. If you just sold one of those a week, okay, at £67 a copy, or $67 a copy, that's 3,484 per year. So imagine people listening to your 4 CD set, or watching you on DVD. About 4 hours of valuable, helpful stuff that you're teaching to people. How many CDs or DVDs have you ever watched or listened to? Now just suppose people were listening to or watching you. I mean, why not? Okay, step 3 in your treasure map takes us from just a pipe dream towards becoming a profitable reality. Have you ever heard of Udemy? Or have you ever studied a course online? Online courses are exploding right now. So your next step is to create a low-tier, what's called a continuity or membership program. Now, if you had 19 students anywhere on the planet paying you £97 or $97 a month, over the year, that's 22 grand. Okay, that's more than some women make from their job. Now, if you just did steps 1, 2, and 3, you'd be in target to making 26,000 a year. But that's only part of your growing empire. The 4th step towards 150k a year and you rocking your business would be live seminars. Imagine a bunch of folks coming to a hotel meeting room or a hall, or maybe in your living room, and you standing up and teaching. That's how I started. Listen, I was terrified of speaking out loud to groups, so I made myself do it, and I started to love it. Plus, people would stay afterwards and ask to work with me privately, and I could sell my books and CDs at the back of the room. See how this could work? So if you created a weekend seminar event and you sold 12 seats on that event every month, a different topic every month, say, okay, that would work out about an extra $1,700 a month. Over the course of the year, that's just short of 16,000 a year. Now, if I offered you 16,000 to stand up and speak to a group of people once a month, would you do it? Of course you would. Now, building upon each success, we get to step 5, which is to create a high-priced quarterly event. So think of this like a summit or a retreat, maybe in a spa or out in the country with meditation, group exercises, maybe even residential over a long weekend. If you sold 10 seats and you were charging $1,997 for that 2 or 3 day event, okay, over the course of the year, if you had 3, so make it like a quarterly event, you're looking at 59,000, nearly 60,000 a year from just 3 retreats. You could do just that if you wanted to. That could be your whole business. But if you want to take it further, the last step towards building a sustainable business that you can run from your kitchen table is you coaching a small group of VIP clients. So we're talking about creating a high-priced group coaching program here, where you either meet with them face-to-face, or you do it on Skype, or individually by phone, or a tele-seminar, however you want to do it. Once a month, I'll Facebook Live. Get 4 people into a high-value monthly coaching program. 4 people paying $997 a month, and there are people out there who will happily pay that if your information is good. That would make you $47,000 a year. So imagine having this kind of income coming in, or more, freeing you up to spend more time with family, take the holidays that you long to take, and do the stuff you can't seem to get to right now. Now, one of the things you might be thinking is, that's all very good, Jonathan, but what about the time commitment? Okay, let's talk about the time commitment. You ready? This would take all day, every day to run a business like this, wouldn't it? No. Here's the work you'd need to do. Once a month, you add a module of content to your online course. That's a video and a cheat sheet. That might be a morning spec doing that. Running a weekend seminar once a month, 9 months of the year. So that's 1 weekend out your month. Run a big event once every 4 months. Run your group coaching session with your 4 clients once a month. 1 call a month. You spend the rest of the time driving traffic and visitors to your free stuff, and let the automated follow-up upsell system
do what's called concatenate your customers along the conveyor belt. Okay, this allows the 4-hour work week that Tim Ferriss became known for to become completely doable for you. So repeat after me. It's possible. See, a new prospective customer jumping from never having met you to being asked to spend hundreds if not thousands to do a year-long program with you is too big a leap. So if you already have an idea for a business, if you are my client, I get you to list everything that you currently want to offer to customers in price order, from free all the way up to big ticket. And I'd add in a few either direction. You want to have at least 3 levels. So you want to have a killer free offer, you want to have a basic product, and you want to have a VIP level. Your aim then is to generate leads and inquiries and then gradually move them along that grid to fill the funnel, so to speak. Now let me be completely honest and transparent with you. Let me prove that this works. If you're watching this video, then you probably saw an advert somewhere, or you landed on a one-page website which offered you a free thing, and now you're watching this tutorial. So does it work? Yes, it does. I bet you've clicked on many an advert on Facebook. Now, just out of curiosity, I thought I'd go back through my accounts and calculate exactly how much I've made using this process. Now, bearing in mind, I didn't know any of this stuff to start with. I pretty much made it up from scratch, and I learned as I went along. It turns out I've made £1.07 million since I started. That's impressive. That impresses me. Now, what about you? What if you made 1/10 of that? Would you be happy with that? I want you to see where the money is in this process. There are opportunities for residual income that will earn you money forevermore. Think multiple streams of income. You can't afford to rely on just one income stream nowadays, because if anything happens to that breadwinner, whether it's redundancy, or they get sick, or they downsize, or God forbid there's an accident, your goose is cooked. This model is safe, secure, it's smart, and it's fun. So, hopefully that helps you get out of the confusion and you get crystal clear on what it would take to make 6 figures in the guru or expert space over the next 12 months. Look, other people are doing it, aren't they? So why not you? And why not this year? Or do you want to keep doing what you're currently doing? Because if you're honest with me, what's likely to change in 12 months' time if you don't? Now, this is only one step in the journey to getting paid to do what you love with real, genuine people who look to you as the role model. So let me show you the bigger picture and how you can fast-track your way up the ladder with some help from somebody who's already doing it. Now, step 1, if you're feeling a bit out of balance and you're fed up trying to survive, you need to sit down and make a plan. The first thing to do is set a clear goal for where you want to be in 12 months' time. And then we need to uncover your superpowers. We need to find the essence of what it is that you have to share. And who needs that the most? It really pays off to narrow down your target market. Who can you help? Who do you love working with? Who do you get energy from? And do they have money to spend? You also need to take into account what else is on offer out there. So think of this like setting your sat-nav with a clear destination and the lay of the land is clear in front of you. A little bit of preparation here will give you a clear plan of action, so you know that you're on the right path. Clarity is power. Okay, step 2 is to stake your claim, right? You should be getting excited by now because now you've got something to offer. You've got a story to tell, yeah? And maybe even some authority or credibility to be that role model. So we need to get you from feeling invisible to feeling like someone of importance, someone that others should be listening to. And that means sculpting the persona and brand that's uniquely you. And there's loads of ways to do that. Step 3 is your personal treasure map. This is where we take the 150k treasure map and we tailor make it to suit your business idea, your style. Maybe you want to do it all online. Maybe you don't like tech, right? You don't want to keep it all. You want to keep it all personal contact and face to face and avoid computers. Either way, we can build a conveyor belt, which is the backbone of your business empire, and arm you with a clear plan of action so you know that it's entirely doable. Step 4 is to get seen and be heard. Now you feel like you're starting to emerge and shine by this point. It's your time. So now we need to get into content marketing. And I can show you a really easy baby step method of creating blog posts, videos, follow-up emails, and even an expert interview with you, the guru. Someone asks you questions which you've already prepared, and you give your best answers. Remember the audio CD I mentioned in the treasure map? You could put the interview with you on that disc, couldn't you? Imagine you had a poster, a free report, a webinar, and a really packed blog, all ready to go before you even launch. That's called your platform. Oh, by the way, imagine if someone handed you 10 pre-written templates to get you started. There's a good idea. Step 5 is to speak up. Most people are scared to speak in public. How many girls do you know that cover their mouth, cover their throat when they try and say something important? But what if you knew exactly what to say and it was on a topic that you were passionate about? Who would dare get in your way? Here we craft your signature speech for webinars, stage, radio, maybe even TV. We also start to broadcast your content on all the major social media platforms. Most of that's automated as well, so it frees you up. And now you're everywhere. If you nail this step, you'll find that you're actually speaking your truth and you're attracting your tribe who resonate with your message. Now, step 6 is a biggie. This is you becoming a published author. So imagine you having a book on Kindle and paperback on Amazon, maybe even a best-selling book. Now you might think, I've no idea where to start to write a book, or beside, who'd want to read what I think? Well, guess what? By this point, you've built so much confidence and so much content that filling a book about your passion is simple. Remember the interview, the blog post, the signature speech, and your story? You've gone from invisible and unheard to a published powerhouse with a platform, and we can do that in about 2 months. Imagine 60 days from now, you a published author on Amazon. The next step would be to build your product suite. Now, I've already talked about a book, a CD, a 4-CD set, seminars and online courses. As important as the expert that you give your tribe the stuff they want in different formats to suit all tastes. Now, by this stage, you're no longer getting paid an hour to work an hour. By this point, you're doing the work once and you're getting paid over and over and over again. It's called royalties for a reason. And you're going to feel like a queen. Step 8 is to attract your tribe. There are 57 ways to get clients that I know of. 57. So in this stage, I show you all of them. And you look at the menu and you cherry pick the ones that appeal to you the most. And you roll them out. So it's your business in your way with your people on your terms. And the more of these you implement, the busier your appointment book will get. So if you want to do one-on-one sessions, or you want to book workshops, you want to sell products, everything we've started talking about here starts to become a reality. Now finally, step 9 is where I help you construct your financial freedom calendar. Imagine you had a 12-month game plan where you knew exactly what to launch, how to launch, and then what to do every day to grow that business. Then once you're up and running, what to do week by week, all year round, to keep the clients coming in and the profits increasing. Kick your year into gear and start collecting testimonials and referrals that just feed the business so each year gets better and easier and better and easier. And then you can sit back, pour yourself a drink and pat yourself on the back for finally achieving what you've only previously fantasized about. That's a lot to do, and it took me longer than 5 minutes. Now, you can make your life a lot easier. Rather than go through that process that I've just described, the next step I'm recommending is that you watch our next webinar. On there, I'll show you some case studies of real people who I've helped to do this exact process, and I'll prove to you that little old you can do it too. Or maybe you're sitting there going, let me at it. Listen, if you feel frustrated and like you're scraping by doing the same old, and you relish a challenge that would allow you to impact thousands of people with your message, then you need to book this seat on this webinar. We'll give you a step-by-step method that you can use to turn your dream into the real deal, so you can have a big voice and a huge presence and really make a difference. So please don't let this just stay a pipe dream. Let me show you how ordinary women, just like you, can uncover what makes you extraordinary and share that empowering message with lots of other people so you get paid to help people.
So take a deep breath, click that button below, and I'll see you on the other side.